Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, and among them are those who made a covenant with Allah, saying, if He should give us from His bounty, we will surely spend in charity, and we will surely be among the righteous. But when He gave them from His bounty, they were stingy with it, and turned away while they refused. Holy Quran, Surah At-Tawbah, verses 75 and 76. The ayah was revealed regarding Salaba ibn Hatim al-Ansari. Salaba spent day and night in the mosque of the Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is, with the exception of the time which he spent with his family. He spent all his time in the mosque of the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why he was named the dove of the mosque. From a large number of prostrations, his forehead became like a camel's knees. After some time, Salaba began to leave the mosque immediately. When the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam completed the morning prayer without waiting for the tasbih and dua. Noticing this, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam once said to him, O Salaba, what happened to you that you leave the mosque without waiting for the tasbih and dua, began to perform the actions of the hypocrites? O Messenger of Allah, I am very poor, poorer than you think. We only have one shirt. I put on this shirt and pray while my wife is waiting. After finishing my prayer, I take off my shirt and give it to my wife. Then she performs prayer. O Messenger of Allah, make dua to Allah to grant me wealth. O Salaba, woe to you, give up this desire. A small possession for which you are able to give thanks is better than wealth for which you cannot be grateful. Some time later, Salaba repeated his request again. This time the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told him the following: wouldn't you like to be a person like me? I swear by Allah, in whose hand is my soul, if I would wanted the mountains turned into gold and silver to follow me, it would definitely happen. However, I know for sure that worldly life is the lot of those who are deprived of akhir, and only a demented person can be deceived by worldly life. After some time, Salaba again came to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and said, O Messenger of Allah, I swear by Allah, who sent you with the truth, that if you make dua to Allah for me, I will distribute property to everyone who has the right to it. In response to the persistent requests of Salaba, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made the following dua: O Allah, give to Salaba wealth. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam repeated these words 3 times. After the dua of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Salaba bought 1 sheep. This sheep has bred. It got to the point that the streets of Medina became crowded with the herd of Salaba. Therefore, Salaba took the herd to one wali. Because of this, he stopped performing all 5 prayers with the Jama'ah. After some time, the sheep multiplied even more, and Salaba was forced to move to a place even more distant from Medina. Now he did not come to the mosque even for the Jumu'ah prayer. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was asking his companions, where is Salaba? I don't see him. O Messenger of Allah, his property has increased and now does not fit even in one valley. He places it in several valleys. Therefore he was forced to move to a remote place. Woe to Salaba! After some time, an ayah was sent down containing the command to pay zakat. Take from their wealth a charity by which you purify them and cause them increase, and invoke upon them. Indeed, your invocations are reassurance for them, and Allah is hearing and knowing. The Holy Quran, Surah At-Tawbah, verse 103. After the revelation of the verse on zakat, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam appointed 2 people for collecting zakat, one from among the Ansar and the other from the Banu Sulaim tribe. In addition, he gave them a letter in which was written the ayah about the obligation of zakat, as well as explanations regarding what types of property and the quantity zakat should be received. These 2 men went to collect zakat. The people, having learned about the revelation of the verses ordering the payment of zakat, prepared the necessary amount of property for payment and handed it over to the collectors. The zakat collectors also came to Salaba, told him about the need to pay the zakat, and showed him a letter from the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Salaba said to them, "This is just jizya. This is none other than the brother of the jizya. You go, and I'll think a little." The zakat collectors returned to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Before they had time to say something, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said twice, "Woe to Salaba." In connection with these events, an ayah was sent down. But when he gave them from his bounty, they were stingy with it and turned away while they refused. The Holy Quran, Surah At-Tawbah, verse number 76. As soon as this ayah was revealed, Umar radiallahu anhu sat on a mount and went to Salaba. Arriving to him, he said, "O Salaba, woe to you! Allah Almighty sent down this ayah about you," and read it to him. Hearing this, Salaba immediately collected the property for the payment of the zakat and took it to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to him, "Allah forbade me to take your zakat." Salaba began to sprinkle earth on his head. However, he did not do this because he repented of his hypocrisy, but because he was embarrassed by people who would say Salaba's zakat was not accepted. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to him, "Rejection of sadaqah is a punishment for the words you said. This is nothing but the brother of jizya. I ordered you to pay zakat, but you did not pay it." After the death of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Salaba brought zakat to Abu Bakr. However, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu did not accept it. When Umar became a Halif radiallahu anhu, Salaba brought zakat to him as well. Umar also did not accept his zakat, and during the reign of Uthman radiallahu anhu, Salaba has died.